Hey guys, welcome back to the next tutorial. This one we're covering fishing, which obviously is another part of the McMMO tutorial here. And I'm going to get some torches because nighttime's coming. Let's just dot a few around. Now this one might be a little bit tricky to demonstrate because fishing is kind of luck based to a degree. I have set my skill level to 1000 just to hopefully help me out. Hopefully it won't take me too long to catch a fish, but there's not really too much to the fishing skill. Basically, obviously regular fishing does two things. You have an increased drop rate, so the higher level you are, the higher chance. Okay, perfect. The higher chances you have of getting multiple fish. I only got one there, but the next part of it is random treasure. As you can just see, I got a half broken diamond helmet from that. So they're not necessarily going to be brand new items that you get. They could be half broken, or they could be good too, but it's completely random. But you also have the chance of getting multiple fish as well. Generally, from my experience in the 5-10 minutes I've been testing it, 2 seems to be the average that I'm getting. Although I'm not having too much luck fishing in general. Come on, let us get 2 fish. We've got 1 right now, so if we can get 3 fish, I'll be happy. There is another part to it which I'm going to show to you in a moment. I'm kind of weary though because it's night time and I'm kind of scared I'm going to get ambushed here. If you're wondering what those little... Oh, dang it, it's too late. There's a skeleton over there. If you're wondering what those pens are that you saw to my left, I will show you in just a minute. As long as I don't get killed. Oh no, it should be fine actually. I'm in creative mode. They shouldn't even target me. Oh, God, that was quick. Give me a break, fish. Hooray! Okay, there you go. We got 2 fish. So that is the kind of general ability. You can get multiple fish, plus random treasure items. I got a half-busted helmet there. Now, the other part to it is that you can actually hook off resources from mobs. So for example, there's nothing in there right now, but I'm gonna shoot this zombie with my fishing rod and recall it, and whatever mob you do that with, don't worry if they look like they're coming out. The mobs kind of glitch a little bit in SMP, but whatever mob you shoot it at, they drop whatever resource but without actually killing the mob. And I'll show you this in a minute. I'm just gonna hook a bunch of them. Okay, let's go underneath. I don't want to get too close because the creepers will probably blow up Payco. But you should see, hopefully, that they've dropped a bunch of stuff that I hooked with them. There's some gunpowder, there's some zombie meat, but it didn't actually kill the mobs themselves. And obviously, if you keep doing it to them, it will kill them because the fishing rod does do a little bit of damage to them, but not too much. But this principle also works with friendly mobs. You've got a cow in here. And I'm going to hook him. And release. And he drops a leather without actually dying. So you could do that. It could be, a leather or a steak. It's kind of random. But you can do this to, to maximize resources from your mobs before you kill them. I mean, you could probably get a whole bunch, really. 3 steaks and 3 leather so far. And we can still get more. 4 steaks. Stay still. Obviously, they treat it as if you've hit them, so they kind of run around a little bit crazy for a minute. There you go, he died. So, from that 1 cow, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steaks, and 5 pieces of leather. Oh no, 6 pieces of leather and 8 steaks. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. So, it's not as useful as some of the other gathering skills, but it's actually pretty good for, if you've got a little farm, or a mob spawner even. I mean, look how much... Okay, so the gunpowder doesn't... Well, it does have a lot of use, because you can use it for potions and stuff. So you can really get a lot of... Look at that, just off 1 creeper, and he's not even dead yet. That is awesome. It's like the looting sword, kind of, but better. And easier to make. So you could probably get like 10 or so TNT from gunpowder from a single creeper here. I mean, he's still going and he's still dropping one every time. So that's pretty much the fishing one, guys. It's quite useful, really, just for, not so much for the fishing thing. I mean, it's nice if you like fishing, but getting these items from the mobs is really where you're going to get your rewards from. Come here, spider. There you go, spider eye. Another spider eye. Another spider eye. Loads and loads of spider eyes. So again, really good for collecting resources, potions, that type of thing. More string. Yeah, I kind of like that. Anyway, that's the fishing, guys. We have now officially finished the gathering skills. So we're going to move on to combat next. So we've got axes, archery, swords, taming, and unarmed. And I'll see you then.